Bitcoin is starting to bounce back towards the upside after grabbing that downside liquidity. The weekly Bitcoin candle is starting to look very bullish, so we are going to need to be talking about that exactly. Bitcoin history looks to be exactly repeating. Need to be talking about that. Are we going to be seeing new Bitcoin all-time highs in February? Well guys, this video is going to be a very important update. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 300 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into that short term. And first of all, the Bitcoin price action has just been playing out perfectly. Of course, we have been talking about this liquidity grab and that it was gonna happen for many times already. We've been actually seeing a liquidity grab at the top side, but now also both at the bottom side, taking out all of the liquidity inside of this range over here. And this is going to be extremely bullish because we are right now trading inside of a small consolidation. That is of course going to be very likely to assume. Why? Because Bitcoin always sees a small consolidation, then a big consolidation, and after that big consolidation, again a small consolidation. So it is going to be likely to assume that right now we are trading inside of a small consolidation. And right now we have started to take out all of our liquidity on the downside, which is going to be an extremely bullish thing because Bitcoin always does this before initiating that next leg towards the upside. Bitcoin always takes out the downside liquidity and then pushes towards the upside again. So yeah, we have been beautifully waiting for this liquidity grab over here. I've been telling you many times that this was gonna happen. It exactly happened, and right now Bitcoin is starting to bounce back towards the upside, looking very good. I think the next level of resistance is going to be this downtrending level of resistance over here. We are going to be creating this descending triangle, or maybe you can even start to consider it as a falling wedge, which if you are going to be considering it like a falling wedge, it's going to be a bullish biased reversal pattern, so definitely starting to look great. And even if we are going to be having a look into this Bitcoin weekly candle, which is by the way just opened, we are only trading in at Wednesday still. Well, this is already starting to look great. If we can be bouncing even more, ever so slightly above this red candle open over here, if that were to be the case, well, this Bitcoin weekly candle over here is going to be looking extremely bullish over here, then definitely we're going to be easily headed towards new all-time highs. I do think that that's going to be eventually very likely. At this moment, I do not see any reason why we should be bearish over here. The Bitcoin funding rates are looking very good. If we're going to be having a look in towards history, well, history is exactly being repeated. We have been seeing this shakeout, and after the shakeout, a real breakout has been begun. Now, I have been saying I do not think we're going to be reaching all this low. I just think we're going to be seeing a liquidity grab, and after that liquidity grab, the general direction for the Bitcoin market is just going to be towards the upside, like history is showing. Of course, history doesn't always exactly repeat, but it certainly rhymes. It certainly gives us that general direction in the market. So anyways, yeah, also having a look into this chart, of course, Trump is going to be entering office right now in 5 days already. This is going to be causing some massive pumps. Now, during the last inauguration, we have actually been seeing a sell the news event in the month of January as well. But after this sell the news event, well, we've been pumping massively towards the upside after the inauguration. So I think the same thing is going to be happening again. The structure is looking exactly the same. We are seeing a buy the rumors, sell the news event, but after the inauguration, I think we're going to be pumping massively towards the upside again, just like we did last time around. Now, also having a look into this chart, we have been falling down below our 65 daily moving average, just like we did over here. And whenever we fell down below this level over here, we've been retesting the breakdown, got this liquidity grab towards the downside, and then once again started to push towards the upside. Right now, we are doing the same exact thing. You cannot very clearly see it, but yeah, right now you can see it. We've been retesting this break towards the downside, seeing our liquidity grab right now starting to push towards the upside again, so looking very good. I mean, history is repeating over here, and if history were to be repeated, well, we are going to be seeing new autumn highs in February. So yeah, we have just been starting off the month or the quarter of Q1 just very slow to be shaking out of the weekends. Right now it is looking like all of the weekends are starting to be shaken out. Of course, we have been looking into all of these charts. Retail is is looking to be gone from the crypto market already. And if we're going to be having a look into this chart, we are still going to be looking into one last final wave towards the upside being created. That wave 5, we have been having a look into this structure over here in the past times as well. Each and every single rally towards the upside, we have been seeing a 5-wave structure, and right now we are about to be creating another 5-wave structure. So yeah, I think that this is going to be that last and final wave where all of the altcoins are going to be exploding. Now, more on that exactly a little bit later. First of all, right now, Bitcoin is looking great, exactly like we have been expecting. Exactly like we have been predicting after this liquidity grab. So anyways, guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well right now, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can be claiming an insane $30 completely for free only by signing up a new account with that first link down below. Now, the best thing is there's no KYC. Of course, do check if it's going to be available in your country, if it's going to be legal in your country. But yeah, if Blofin is going to be available, you can be claiming this insane deposit bonus, $30 completely for free. Be sure to be checking it out with that link down below. Anyways, still, people have still been panicking. People have still been thinking about this fact if this cycle is going to be over for this cycle right now already. But if we're just going to be zooming out, well, having a look into this chart over here after the US elections, Bitcoin has always started to go exponential towards the upside. Now, yeah, with diminishing returns, so do keep that in mind. But I do not think it's going to be over here, because yeah, even though Bitcoin has been seeing this diminishing returns, well, it has always been about 1 year after the US elections where Bitcoin has been topping out. And right now we have still not reached that 1 year after the US elections. So I do not think that Bitcoin has been topping out over here. We have been having a look into many more of these signals, but I think that in this next rally towards the upside, where Bitcoin is going to be creating its last and final wave towards the upside, and then after that final wave, I think we're going to be making some reaccumulation, and then the bear market is going to be starting. I think something like that is going to be happening next. But anyways, during this last wave towards the upside, I think the altcoins are going to be catching up like massively, just like Bitcoin did in the last cycle. Of course, during January, we've been seeing this last and final correction towards the downside before the altcoins were starting to catch up with the Bitcoin market. Of course, during the last cycle as well, altcoins have been massively lagging behind with the Bitcoin market, but eventually, after this correction over here, well, that was the moment where the altcoins started to catch up with the Bitcoin market. So yeah, something similar is going to be happening, where Bitcoin is just going to be pumping ever so slightly, but all the altcoins are going to be exploding like crazy. They're going to be easily doubling in total crypto market cap. So yeah, anyways, we have been talking about this fact already for many and many times. Altcoin season is literally around the corner right now, and if we're going to be having a look into our total three crypto market cap, so all of the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, we are right now just creating another consolidation exactly below our all-time high level of resistance. So this is making me feel very bullish. Whenever this one is going to break out towards the upside, guys, we're going to be exploding above these previous all-time highs. So looking very good. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. Guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.